What's going on, YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry, and I am the Crypto Vet. And today is a special day. Today is my big sister's birthday, so happy birthday! Surprise! To answer your next question, yes, I do make YouTube videos. I have been for a while. I just started as a hobby, but either way, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I'll shoot you a message with the link to this video to surprise you. So, talk to you soon. Love you. But back to the content. Today is a big day for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all of the stock market and everything. So before we get into that, please like and subscribe. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the subscribe and type out some comments below. Just tell me what you don't like, and I love to hear all of it. I've gotten much love and much hate, so bring it all. I appreciate it. And for the people who do like the content, I thank you so much for your support. The Discord is blowing up. We're building quite a nice community. So if you do want to hang out and learn about crypto or just talk, chat, whatever, link for that is also in the description. And right after this video, as always, I will be streaming live on Twitch. So if you want to come trade with me or ask questions, talk DeFi coins, whatever you want to talk NFTs, I'm here for you. Or if you just want to watch me die in Call of Duty Warzone or in Fall Guys, whatever game I happen to be playing, please stick around for that. But let's see what's happening here on CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin's currently at around $10,600. Testing some resistance. We did have a little bit of a dump in the last 7 days, but we have been steadily going up. Ethereum is at around $350, about $350, and XRP is currently at 24.8, almost at 25. It was at about 25 and a half, I believe, earlier, about 12, 14 hours ago. We got rejected there. The biggest losers today are going to, or the biggest gainers today are going to be Zilliqa and Yearn. Yearn's back up 7%. XRP is one of the bigger gainers as well. And we can see all the way down to Orchid, the biggest losers today. Looks like Hedge Trade, Elrond Gold, different from ERD. Make sure you know that because ERD is the main network. Sushi Swap is down, still below $1. And then the Puma Pay, the thing that went up, down again. Honestly, the rate it's been going is probably going to shoot up to about 0.03% tomorrow. So if you feel like dumping a lot of money in there, could be a good bet. I wouldn't do it. But again, I am a doctor/idiot, and this is not financial advice. This is just what I do with my money, and you can choose to do with yours, but please do your own research and make sure you feel comfortable with it, because if you lose money, it is not my fault, it is your fault. When I lose money, it is my fault and nobody else's. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the technical analysis. So I have the weekly chart up here on Bitcoin, and as we know, if you've been following the channel, that we had a close yesterday. So zooming in, just so you can see where those lines came from here, this sharper line with the higher incline here is coming from the dump we had in March when we had the pandemic start. And then we have the other trend line, which is the slower incline trend line here, which has been the long trend line from all the way back to before 2017. You can see here on the weekly that we're coming to one hell of a crossroads here. We have the 20 daily exponential moving average right on where we are. We have the 20 weekly exponential moving average right below us. And then we have two very, very strong support lines. Right now, we could be turning two back into resistance. Well, we only have two for support below. But overall, this just puts me in a very tight spot on where I think price is going to go. In the short term, I still think that we are not ready for a blast off. So if we're not quite ready yet, then I think we're going to go down a little bit. So I think that we will null out this line here if we don't have a jump today. So when we close, well, I'll get into the daily chart, but if we don't close up today, I feel like we're going to have to come down to our previous supports, which a strong one is here at 10.4, which I have the blue line, then about 10.5-ish, or 10.1-ish. If we get all the way down to the weekly moving average, and then 10 even if we get to the bottom support line. So of course, we also have the CME futures gap down there at 9,600, which, you know, we still don't know if it's going to fill. My opinion is that it will, just because it's based off of previous market structures, which is based off of psychology trading that we used in the stock market. The only difference now is we have a new asset class, cryptocurrencies, right? So why would they act any different when the psychology of an open market trading class is whatever people make it to be? So if people are worried about that CME gap, that CME gap will be filled, right? Because this is people's mentality that drives the price up and down. Nothing is worth anything or nothing, everything's worthless until somebody makes it worth something, right? And then this here is the open trading of any type of asset. So something is going to happen here in the next couple of days. I think is going to happen today. So I have the daily chart now. Again, I zoomed it all the way out. And all these setup markers are just because of the TD sequential, which I'm leaving up because I want to show a point. So if we zoom all the way into where we are on the daily, let's see that same lines that I had before now drawn out, and let's get us more 7 times the data. So we have 7 more candlesticks now per data point. So what do we see here? Well, we're still in that symmetrical triangle, but right now we are currently dropping below this support that we had before, and we've been rejected on it several times now, several days. So where do I think we're going to go from here? Well, if we follow what we've been doing previously, we don't stay on these resistance lines long. And when we come down, we get bought back up really well. As you can see this very, very bullish engulfing candle here. So if we can't maintain this, I expect us to drop down. Well, the drop down isn't very, very far at this point because we haven't done enough to show that we're going one direction or the other, which we could see on the weekly. We have 6.5 more days to see if we're going to close below or above this line. So I can't say yet if we've confirmed this. If we go to the daily, however, I can say that on the daily, we are starting to get more towards the confirmation on the weekly that we are below. And we're just trying to time the market, right? We don't know what the fuck's going to happen. We're just trying to time it. So we time it based off of what we see on the charts. Well, on the charts right now, it looks like we're taking support, turning it into resistance. We have lots of support below us. So sideways trading, in my opinion, is way more likely now than a drop down. Now, a drop down is likely in the medium term, in my opinion, because we still have that fear. And then in the long, huge term, I think we're going to go up, up, up. So, you know, you're kind of like, do you really want to worry about this right now? I mean, honestly, don't worry about it. I accumulate when I can, dollar cost average, and then I play on Bybit and use exactly what I tell you guys here on the charts to make my trades. And like I said, I'm currently working on the course that will be free just to show you everything. And I'm actually going to do a video today. I'm almost done with the editing. Once I get it, I'll have it posted. I'd love to have you guys comment because that's kind of the structure of how the course is. This is a super simple one that I was trying to just mess with editing techniques, and I'm going to go over just how to set up a Discord account, a Bybit account, a MetaMask account, like just how to set up all of these accounts. And then also know how to get them linked together. So the first one is just going to be on Discord because I'm going to keep the videos segregated. That way you don't have to go through and click and find exactly what section you want to go. If you want to figure out how to get into Discord, because not everybody knows how to do it. It took me a while to get everything set up on all these accounts. So I'm going to just try to put it all down into one easy thing for you. All right. So but back here on the daily chart, we don't know the confirmation yet. So if we want to trade on the short term, though, we can zoom even further. So we go from the daily to the 4-hour. And what do we see happening at that resistance that we had, that was support, now resistance? Well, we kind of have this rising wedge forming after the dump below a moving average. However, we have good support below us. We have a huge decrease in volume and we have an increase in price. Well, this was some bearish divergence along with a bearish pattern. So, and then on top of that, on the TD sequential, which takes average and division and all put together on basically like the 1 and the 7th candle. And I have to look it up every time, I don't remember, but it basically is just showing us how the market is switching sides. So if we have too much up, and up, it's naturally going to want to get pulled back down. So think of like the Bollinger Bands and how our volatility is stretching or compressing. I think of the TD sequential in a very similar pattern. It's basically telling me that we're about to have a swing point, and those swing points are where you make the money because now you're hopefully buying at the top or selling at the top. You know what I mean? Like whatever you're trying to do for your position, if you could predict this is whatever, that's what you're trying to go for. So if we follow this ascending or this rising wedge here, a measured move from there to here would put us back down to our previous support there. So almost like a little double bottom. So that's what I think is going to happen in the short term. Could I be wrong? You damn right I could be. This thing could take right here, go up, everybody go, oh shit, this is the time, and then it blasts off from there. So make sure you do your own research. If you do want to trade on Bybit, I have an affiliate program with them, so I am affiliated. You will get trading discounts per trade, as well as a deposit bonus. Same thing goes for crypto.com as far as using their card, which I absolutely love, and I use this card every day, and it's nice metal, so it's really, really cool. But that's going to be it for Bitcoin. XRP, on the other hand, is actually looking very, very, very bullish. We fell below our moving averages here, and then we jumped above it, and then we have now held it on our daily, and we're trying right now to confirm that we are above all of these moving averages. If we go to the hourly, we can see that we had that same TD sequential show there. It dropped down, came up, and it was able to reset right now in almost a full countdown as well. But we are now in a symmetrical triangle, not quite a descending triangle, because even though we have the flat bottom there for support, if this isn't a true symmetrical triangle from where I drew it originally, and let's say it's coming out to here, we wouldn't want to say that this is more likely to drop down than up just because it's a descending triangle. We came out of a rally, so most triangles are going to be a continuation pattern, and the continuation pattern in this short-term time sense would be up, and would put us up to almost about 26 cents. So let's see how that goes. The thing that worries me with XRP is if Bitcoin takes a dump here, it doesn't matter how bullish XRP is, it'll go down along with it. It may not go down as far, but it will go down with it. So that's going to do it for this video. Again, sis, if you watched through the whole video, happy birthday, and happy birthday to my niece tomorrow. You guys take it easy, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys here soon in the stream. See ya.